This is a Star News Brief. I'm African Njogu. National Treasury CS Ukur Yatani has asked all government agencies to clear their pending bills by the end of June 2021. While presenting the budget for the year 2021-2022 before the National Assembly on Thursday, the CS said that the Treasury will stop the transfer of cash to agencies that will not comply with the directive. In April this year, the Treasury issued a warning to ministries, state departments and agencies over unpaid pending bills running into hundreds of billions of shillings. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#. Deputy President William Ruto has challenged those in power to operate within the dictates of the law in a message that appeared tailored for his boss, President Uhuru Kenyatta. Ruto's remarks come at a time when the president has come under fire for refusing to appoint 6 judges whom State House insists have integrity issues. According to the DP, leaders must adhere to the rule of law and stop pushing for amendment of the constitution to fit their desires. He said in a circumstance where the interests of those in power are in conflict with the constitution, it's the desires of the leaders that must be aligned to the law and not vice versa.
Our friends, up to today, they believe that the power that is donated by the people of Kenya can be sought and exercised by leaders, and that the Constitution and institutions created by the Constitution and the law should facilitate those in power to drive their agenda. And if their agenda is in conflict with the Constitution, they believe the Constitution should be changed to fit into their agenda. We believe differently. We believe power donated by the people of Kenya, exercised by leaders, should be in accordance with the Constitution, respecting the institutions set up by the Constitution, and in adherence to the rule of law. And if the pursuit of those in power is in conflict with the Constitution, it is not the Constitution to be changed. It is what they are pursuing to be changed to be in line with the Constitution.
Chief Justice Martha Karua began to face intense, unprecedented scrutiny from across the legal and public sectors as soon as she was nominated and delivered her maiden speech. Karua pledged to protect the independence of the judiciary and said any party trying to direct the court's work would be interfering with the Constitution. The ceremony was closely watched since the executive has been accused of interfering with the judiciary through skewed starvation of budgetary allocations and defiance of the judicial process. In your copy of Siasa this weekend, read about Karua's challenges in her new job. Universities have lost 16.7 billion shillings in funding compared to last year, with Treasury proposing 77.7 billion shillings in this year's budget. In the last financial year, universities were allocated 94.4 billion shillings. The funding cut is no surprise since the IMF had earmarked public universities as sectors of the economy that needed to reduce spending when it gave Kenya a recent loan facility. The funding cut will further cripple operations at universities that have struggled to pay staff wages and remit statutory deductions. Health has received more allocation compared to the last financial year, largely to fund response to the Covid-19 pandemic. Health received a total of 121.1 billion shillings from the budget of 3.03 trillion shillings. This is higher compared to the 111.7 billion shillings Health received in the 2020-2021 financial year out of a total budget of 2.75 trillion shillings. This is a reduction from the 50 billion shillings which UHC got in the 2020-2021 financial year. Yatani said the overall increase to health was largely occasioned by the Covid-19 pandemic, which has necessitated more funds for vaccines and response programs. Get a copy of The Star by subscribing to our e-paper for only 10 shillings by dialing *550*3#.